Sorry about that. My recorder, my SD card, my storage ran out on my phone. So it's been like a day since the last one. I took this. I made the diecast into this kind of like shape because I was taking a picture from new channel art. But yeah, got some more cars just now. And so yeah, gonna pick up where we left off with Denny Hamlin's sports clip throwback. I literally forgot. Dang, I just forgot. I looked this up before I started the review so I could remember what the throwbacks were, but I forgot Denny Hamlin's. But yeah, really nice. I wish they would have made the sports clip throwback for last year. Excuse me, where they had like red half. Actually, I did make a custom sports clip throwback there, and I'm gonna grab the other sports clip car that I have that I really liked from last year a lot. The normal sports clips from 2015, which looks really good. Carl Edwards ran that scheme too. This is just like the plain. I think this was the first throwback I saw on. It might have been Dale Jr.'s, but it was either this one or Dale Jr.'s. Anyway, it's kind of plain, boring, but I mean, it's simple and I kind of like it. So yeah, this was the custom from last year's sports clips. And I left it back like this on purpose. So yeah, made off of a NASCAR Authentics Spin Master Chevrolet body. That's why it does not look like a Toyota rear end. But yeah, I think I did really good. I think it was the Jimmy Johnson Patriotic, which I had painted the interior black on it. So yeah, definitely a big save from that Danica Patrick letdown that I ended out with from the clip from a few days ago. But yeah, it's okay. So yep, just gonna put all the cars over here. I hope you guys can't. Okay, there you go. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna put this car back. Alright, and now we are gonna get on to the next throwback. This is Casey Mears, Germain Racing, Smokies Barbecue. I think that's what it was. I was watching Team Bomber Sports top 10 throwbacks. Some of them I really disagreed with. Like, I really did not like personally didn't really like the Ryan Blaney throwback, and I really didn't like this one at all. But yeah, first up we got, it says, Smokey is the best. Hold on a minute. Best dang garage in town. Says bad word, but whatever. Yup. Geico, breast cancer. The white Goodyear. Why does my camera suck right now? Just do me a favor and focus, camera. Look, see? It's like the only thing on screen. Really, camera? But yeah. This is Casey Mears diecast throwback to Smokies. Yep. Yeah, in the schedule video that I made with my showing the TNT Cup Series schedule, at the very end, we were showing Darlington. When I was showing Darlington, and I had all the drivers switching between their throwbacks and normal paint schemes. I guess, I'm just pointing out random facts because I'm trying to get my stuff together, because I messed it all up when I was taking pictures earlier for some stuff. But yeah. Yeah, now I completely forgot what I was saying. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, sorry, I was just getting out of hand. I don't know. But yeah, next up we got Ricky Stenhouse's Fastenal throwback. this one, again, just like Danica, man, I guess Ricky and Danica both wanted to have ugly throwbacks togetherness. So yeah, we got, I like the orange, but I mean the paint scheme though is just like really boring. You got 17 with some old style looking font, Fastenal, orange rear end, Zest, mag tools, all the good stuff. On the new Ford mold, which I really like. I think Ford did well changing over. It's not the best one, but it's definitely not as bad as Danica's. But yeah, only, let's see, you got 7 more throwbacks left. And then the rest are all new. Well, not new, but new for me. Paint schemes that will eventually be running in the TNT Cup Series. But yeah. Next up, one of my favorites, and probably one of many people's favorite throwbacks, even if you're not a Kyle Busch fan, like I'm not. But yeah, you still will like this throwback, guarantee. Throwback to Bobby Labonte's and Joe Gibbs' first ever Winston Cup Series start at Darlington. When Gibbs first started, and they started at Darlington, got Eminem's 75-year anniversary, 25 years of Joe Gibbs, another Eminem's logo. This paint scheme just looks absolutely amazing. Actually, I think I have a Bobby Labonte original car, if I cannot knock over my tripod. Yep, there it is. Got it right here. Whoops. And you get out of there. There you go, guys. 1995 Premier Limited Edition, 1 of 10,000. Number 18, Bobby Labonte. Yep. Got a lot of dust. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. But yep. Yep. So there is Kyle Busch's throwback and the original. So yep. Maybe Kyle Busch haters, that'll make you appreciate just that paint scheme. Not necessarily a driver. I still don't like Kyle Busch. But yeah, that still might just make you feel a little bit better knowing. Oh, next up we have one of, I think like 2 or 3, I think, Tony Stewart throwbacks. Joey Logano's paint scheme I get can be kind of controversial between what the throwback is to, either if it's to like some like Formula 1 car or some kind of other series car, or Tony Stewart's Busch Series 44 car. But yeah, Eris first place modems. First place modems, Eris. And yeah, this looks really good. I do like this scheme a lot. I think I might have a Tony Stewart. Man, I just have like all the throwbacks. Like the originals to the throwbacks. I might, but I might not have that one off. I'll cut back. I'll get back to you guys if I find it. Okay, guys, so far I found one of my old Tony Stewart Pontiacs. But that isn't it. I'm still searching. Man, I'm finding like the most random Tony Stewart stuff. I got like this one where you were supposed to like hold down a little like charger and it charges up and it goes. I got like Jeff Gordon, Dale Jr., Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Burton versions, and this is Tony Stewart, but still it's not the right one. I'm still looking. Okay, guys, so I think I'm pretty sure I just found it. I found 2 Tony Stewart old diecasts that I have. I think I found one of them though. But here's the first off, got like a Jurassic Park one. Like Jeff Gordon had a Jurassic Park. I'm just gonna take these guys away too. And then this is one. I think it's a reverse of what this game used to be, but it's this car right here. Yup, it's gotta be. It's just his normal scheme would be the reverse of that. It'd just be the reverse. It'd be orange, not white, and white, not orange. Found it, guys. Hooray! Man, I'm just finding like all the Gibbs throwback stuff. I'll get it. I'll start back whenever I put this stuff away. Also, guys, while I was rummaging through the bins of old cars I have, found this Bill Elliott Mac Tonight car. So this is what Jamie McMurray's throwback is going to be when Lionel produces it. So yep, just thought I'd show you that now. That way when it comes out, you guys know I have it. And also found this Denny Hamlin custom I made. That'll be in my new series, TNT Customs. Maybe in a really late episode, but yeah. First place Eris Modems. I love this throwback. It is very nice looking. I think Gibbs, 3 out of 4 Gibbs cars had the best throwbacks at Darlington. The only one who didn't really succeed, in my opinion, was Denny Hamlin. Just seems a bit boring, but then we have probably, yeah. Inside the top 5 favorites for favorite throwbacks. Matt Kenseth in the Tide ride. Right here, boys. Tide, 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 Tide. Somewhere on this car, it should say the Tide ride. That is one of the best quotes, I think, for Tide that I've ever seen. And I literally have 2 out of the 3 original Tide rides that this was throwing back to. The only one I don't have is Darrell Waltrip when he drove the Tide ride. At least I don't think I have it, but whatever. I'm not going to stop the video again and start looking for it. But here we have Ricky Rudd and Ricky Craven's Tide rides from the original. These are the OG of Tide rides. Tide, and this one says America's favorite. That's what that says. And then this one is just Tide. It's a pretty basic car. I think it's like a Team Caliber one from, if you guys know what that is. It's pretty wide and old. I like this car. It's a nice and original, and yeah. This is not on the same mold as every other car so far, I think, except for Casey Mears. This and Casey Mears' car is the only cars, I believe, in 2016 to be on this mold. I forgot what mold it is, but I hate that mold. It was the 2015 mold. I think that Lionel was in such a rush to produce this car that they, didn't care what mold it was on. But, I mean, if it were on, the molds every other car so far was on, I think the orange would be like that, or like this. Not a plain dark orange. But, yeah, I love this car. 10 out of 10 for this car if I were to score the cars. But I'm not, but I still will, because this car is amazing. I love Tide. And I love the Tide rides. But, yeah. Also, I made a custom Tide ride, as you guys saw in the beginning of the video, which I already covered, so that's why it's put away. And also, it's going to be in the TNT Custom series. But, yep. Next up, my favorite driver, Chase Elliott's Napa Awesome. What? Assurance of Quality Napa Throwback. See, Team Bomber Sports, when he was doing his top 10 picks for the best Darlington throwbacks, he was saying, and I agree with him, that he likes the throwbacks a lot more that are to certain drivers, like Kevin Harvick, and some other guys. Kevin Harvick and Carl Edwards, they throw back to a driver, not just their sponsor, like this one is. Napa, it's a throwback to Napa. And Ryan Newman, Caterpillar. He's throwing back to Caterpillar, not a certain driver. But yeah. So yep. Chase Elliott, one of my favorite throwbacks. I think it looks really nice. The color. Normally I don't like black and yellow, but together, a neon yellow and black, I think go together a lot better. Yeah, I do like the goldish kind of color yellow to this car. I think it looks really nice. Can you see the corner of that car? Nope. Okay. Next up, if you haven't noticed, this is going in numerical order. But yeah, we have Paul Menard's Valvoline throwback. Now this year, I guess Paul Menard took on the role of having the Valvoline throwback like Dale Jr. had last year. Where is my Dale Jr. Valvoline? Oh, it's all the way over on the other side of my room. But yep, Paul Menard fulfilling the role of the Valvoline car. Also, before that car was produced with like a standard box and packaging, I saw on eBay a promotional Darlington one where it had special box and stuff like this throwback did to Kelly Yarborough, I'm pretty sure. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. I don't remember, but whatever, yeah. Had a special box, kind of like this one. But, yeah, it was like, I only saw like one of them in the special box on eBay. But then, like, now I'm starting to see, I think now that Darlington's over, I'm starting to see a lot more on eBay. But, yeah, with the special box. But I already have it, so I don't want one with special box, so that'd be a waste. Yep. The white and silver is hard to see. There you go. Now you can see it. Valvoline, got the Valvoline logo. I like the paint scheme. I think it's really cool looking. It's the only one in the RCR camp that did not do the same font or style of paint scheme like Ryan Newman, who I'm about to open up right now, and Austin Dillon did the same style and font and stuff, just different sponsors, numbers, names, and colors. Other than that, they're the same. Probably more, but whatever. Yep, another RCR car, 2 in a row. Yeah, Ryan Newman's Caterpillar. Last year's Caterpillar one sucked so bad. It was like one of my least favorite throwbacks of last year. I'm just going to grab it. This is boring. Yes, I dropped that on purpose, and I'm not going to pick it up for now. I think this is like an improvement. He was close to leading a lap. I think he did, actually. No, he didn't. I don't remember. Probably he did something. He was out in the lead for a while because of pit strategy, but then the tires at Darlington, they just eat you up. So, yeah, he didn't last very long in the lead. But, yeah, that is Ryan Newman's throwback. And, yep, I'm just going to leave this car on the floor. Next up, another one of the best, but not in the top 5, is Eric Almirola's Richard Petty STP throwback. I actually have the original car that this is throwing back to, just like my other 2 Gibbs ones. That's a funny word. But yep, I'm just gonna, first, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out last year's, and now I'm going to get the other one. Got him. Here we go, guys. Here's the brand new and spanking Richard Petty's STP number 43, date 1997, Monte Carlo. 1979 Monte Carlo, made in China. Yep. Here's the car. Yeah, it looks very nice. No white walls, unfortunately, but yeah. Yeah, that'd be me reviewing this. Esmark, I don't even know, probably STP related, instead of Smithfield, of course. Got all the new stuff. But yeah, looks pretty similar. Yeah, I really like this car a lot. I think just like the orange just stands out so much. Just the bright blue and orange, just like my camera does not even come close to capturing how bright this is. But yeah, I just love the design of the STP cars. They always look amazing. They always show up. It's like show and everything. I just love it. I think it's amazing. Now I'm gonna put, you know what? While I have this drawer open, I'm just gonna. So yep. That is the Eric Almirola number 43 throwback. I did that on purpose. No. And the last throwback, in my top 5 for sure, is Dale Jr.'s or Jeff Gordon's Nationwide Gray Ghost throwback to Buddy Baker in the Gray Ghost scheme. I love this scheme. Of course, it says Earnhardt, like it did in the real race instead of Gordon. But yeah, I just love this paint scheme. Just like the orange, the silver, and black just really like go together really well. I don't have the throwback to this, although I wish I did, but I do not. But this scheme is absolutely amazing looking. And so yeah, that is the Gray Ghost scheme for Jeff Gordon Dale Jr. So guys, in case you were wondering, I just chose I'm going to show you my top 5 favorite throwbacks. Matt Kenseth's Tide Ride, Dale Jr. Jeff Gordon's Nationwide Gray Ghost throwback, Kyle Busch's Bobby Labonte First Start for Gibbs throwback, Carl Edwards Tony Stewart Eris Modems throwback, and Chase Elliott's Napa Assurance of Quality throwback. And some honorable mentions. It's a Hendrick and a Gibbs show up here in the top 5. They got 2 Fords that were for the honorable mention. Not a make. It's not just because I like Chevy and Toyota the best. It's just like that they had the best schemes. The 2 honorable mentions. 6th place goes to Trevor Bayne with his Mark Martin throwback, which is back there, and Eric Almirola's Richard Petty throwback. I really like all of these throwback cars. I think they're absolutely amazing and good looking. So yep, now as you may see, well you probably do, but yep, I have separated these next cars I'm going to show into different categories. There's several different categories. I separated into normal sprint cut paint schemes, Xfinity series, Decision, and tail runners, as I call them. That's just my nickname for them. I'll explain why I call them that right now, actually. So we're going to start off with the tail runners, as I call them. The drivers that start in the back, are not bad. They're not terrible, or else they would not be able to run Sprint Cup. But they're not the best of the best. They're not Dale Jr., they're not Chase Elliott, they're not Truex Jr., they're not Kyle Busch. But they're still racing. So I call them tail runners because they run at the tail of the field normally. And that's not supposed to be offensive in any way. Just wanted to throw this out there right now as I'm unboxing these 3 tail runners. I'm making a tail runner shootout. Young Guns and tail runners shootout. I'm going to be getting Chris Buescher, Landon Castle, and Matt DiBenedetto's car on eBay soon. And then at Ultimate Speedway, it's going to be a showdown. We're going to have heats. The first heat's going to be they're going to be the Young Gun heat. Is Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, and then Trevor Bayne. Who else was it? Oh yeah, I'm looking right over at it. Ricky Stenhouse and David Reagan. And then we're gonna have we're gonna have the tail runner segment, which is gonna be Casey Mears, AJ Allmendinger, Paul Menard, Danica Patrick, Brian Scott, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Patrick Carpentier, same guy. I'm gonna be using this car as Patrick Carpentier and Jeffrey Earnhardt, but yeah. So yeah, just wanted to throw it out here so you guys know what's coming. Trevor Bayne's Admiral Care Ford Fusion raced in the Aflac Cup Series finale. Thank you, Aflac, again. On the new Ford mold, looks really good. Trevor Bayne's, once he moved to Roush number 6, I think his 2 schemes so far in his career have looked pretty good. Both sponsored by AdvoCare. Got a checkered finish at the bottom there, which looks really good to me. It runs all the way across the bottom and up to the front. It goes down right there underneath the headlights. But yeah, I really like this car, and I enjoy looking at it. It's really nice looking too. So yep, next up in the tail runner segment, we have Patrick Carpentier's Go Fast Racing Ford Fusion. sponsored by Can-Am. Jeffrey Earnhardt Patrick Car possibly. So yep, I'm pretty sure Jeffrey Earnhardt is like Dale Jr.'s nephew. I'm pretty sure. Yep, we got Jay Earnhardt, just to make sure you guys know the difference, of course. And yep, number 32, Can-Am. I really like this car. Got the Ricky stripes there next to the Ford. I really like this car a lot. Mostly because, yeah, it's a tail runner car. I really do enjoy seeing Lionel make tail runner cars. Because you already get enough of Chase Elliott and Truex Jr. You don't get enough of these guys. You get the few of them. You get like Brian Scott, Casey Mears, and Jeffrey Earnhardt, Trevor Bayne, and David Reagan. But like, you don't normally see them. You get Chris Buescher. You got Matt Benedetto now out. Landon Castle. All those guys. Really, really cool seeing Lionel make these guys cars. But yeah, I really like this car mostly because it's a tail runner car. Yeah, that's why I bought it. It's because it's a tail runner car and it looks really cool, and I can use it in stop motion for people filling. It's like filling space, but you don't have to use duplicates of the front drivers and make it seem like there's two of everybody. You can just fill the track space up with tail runners. Now this tail runner car I really like. We got both BK racing cars are out. Except, well, at Richmond there's 3 of them. We got 2 of them wrecked, and 1 of them had trouble. Man, BK Racing didn't do well at Richmond. But yeah, we got 1 of them here. David Reagan, Dr. Pepper car. Similar. We had an Alex Bowman 23 BK Racing Toyota in 2014, which I still see stop motion YouTubers use in their stop motions. The old 2014 Alex Bowman 23. Pretty different, I would say so. Tell me in the comments below which one you guys like better. You like 2016 David Reagan or 2014 Alex Bowman Dr. Pepper 23 for BK Racing. I like them both. Got the new Toyota molds, of course. I don't know why I'm tilting them, but yeah. Just getting some weird angles here, guys. Ricky stripes on here, no Ricky stripes on here. But yeah. That is David Reagan's tail runner BK Racing Toyota. At Richmond, like, Matt Benedetto got wrecked by Casey Mears. And then Matt Tifft, which I'm pretty sure was driving to 83, because Matt Benedetto was driving 93. And then Matt Tifft, he was like, Ryan Newman, he's spinning up in the wall. And Matt Tift's like, yo, I can make this gap, yeet, never mind. And he jumps on top of him. What kind of bonehead move was that? But whatever. Next up, we got the new and improved Tony Stewart's Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet in its final year of racing. We will miss you, Tony Stewart. But yeah, new and improved. I say that because this car from 2015 was my first ever 2015 diecast, and it is on the mold that Matt Kenseth's Tide is on. I don't know what it's called, but it's like here. I'm just gonna take that one away. Now the camera might consider this bright, but it's not. It really. Be quiet. Watch. The 14 is really bright, but then the orange on here on the bottom is like trash. So now this thing is so neon. I think the bottom is more neon than the top, which I really like. I just like seeing neon cars. I mean, they just look really cool. We will miss you, Tony Stewart. Very, very cool car. And also, it's got tracker, not Mobile One, on the back there. But yeah, same things here. I love the neon orange. It's just amazing. But yep. And I have like 3 or 4 cars I need to put away after this video. This video is going to be extremely long because I have so many die casts. We're not even halfway. We're not even done and it's been a half hour so far. I think I'm going to split this up into parts. This is going to be like one part. I think once I finish this segment of these two cars, I think I'm going to end that. I think I'm going to end it there. And then I'll restart a new part tomorrow. Or maybe start the next segment after. Now we have Martin Truex Jr.'s Auto Owners Toyota. One of two new sponsors. Actually, one of three new sponsors. Bass Pro started sponsoring Martin Truex, and so did Tanger Outlets, which sponsored the Richmond race. Which I think that car looked pretty cool. I like the baby blue and the white stripe at the bottom, then it fades to the dark blue. I think that looks really cool. Auto Owners, that's the company that sponsored the car for Darlington, which really wasn't a throwback that much. It was just like it was kind of like a throwback to the company, but it wasn't a really good one though. I like that car a lot though. But yeah, finally we're getting down to the last two cars in this segment, and then I'm gonna end off and make the next segment with the Decision and the Xfinity cars. So I'm gonna try and keep these next two cars short. We have Jamie McMurray's McDonald's 2016 Chevrolet for Chip Ganassi, Felix Savides Racing. And I actually made a custom of this earlier this year. Right here. I made on the 2012 body. Got SS. And yeah, definitely doesn't look that good because it's not on a Gen 6 body, but whatever. Now we have the real thing, and I can be sad that I didn't do well. This car looks absolutely amazing with all the little fine detailed lines and everything. I just really like how it all fades together with the yellow, red, and black. I just think it looks really cool. I really enjoy looking at this car. I think it just looks really good. Now that is number 3 of Jamie McMurray paint schemes. Dang it. Whatever. I'll show you guys what I've been doing after this, but whatever. Next up, the last one on this segment is Chase Elliott's Napa Patriotic paint scheme. He ran this at Kentucky, but got tangled up with Ryan Blaney, unfortunately, for both of those rookie stripes. On the back here it says, "Support our troops." Mountain Dew, Sun Energy 1, Napa Auto Parts, 24, red, white, and blue. I just love how this car looks. I'll just grab the normal Napa. I'm going to actually, for Kentucky, I'm going to switch this paint scheme for this. And this is going to be in the Young Guns Heat for the tail runner shootout. But yep, he's definitely not a tail runner. Now that the chases began, he's done really excellent for his entire rookie year. I just love this car, and I think the driver of the car is doing very well this season. So yep. Thank you all for watching this segment. Next segment will be up soon. This is actually going to be the second segment, I think. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next part.